Welcome to another pick a card reading. I am B, and this reading is going to be about physical appearance. What makes you beautiful? What makes you stand out among the crowd? And maybe possibly even some pointers or tips from spirit, your higher self, to give you a little pep in your step, make you boost your confidence a little bit, things that you could possibly do to improve or things that you could try if you want to revamp your style. So when you choose your pile, we're going to be using 3 very different tarot decks here, and I chose them to be super different in size and shape and color and overall vibe for a reason. You're going to want to choose whichever pile feels more at home for you, whichever one feels most like you. So when you look at each individual pile, pay attention to the way it makes you feel when you look at it, and go with the one that you feel suits you best. So for pile 1, we have this little geode type thing here. And I'm not going to show you the undersides of these cards, but we'll just go by the backs. For pile 1. For pile 2, we have the Kim Crayons deck, Wild Unknown deck, and the stone here. Really neat cluster. And for pile 3, we have this kyanite, which is, I don't know how they make these look so colorful like that. They spray them with something, I think, or heat them or something like that. But, and there's the card back for pile 3. Yeah, it's got like a metallic-y look to it. It's really cool. Okay, that is the 3 piles. Take all the time you need. You can pause the video, and the timestamps will be in the description box down below. I'll see you at reading. Okay, if you chose pile 1 with this deck here and this stone, you are at the right place. So let me get your cards laid out, and we'll dive right into this reading. Let's see. So I got quite a few cards. I always really probably overdo it with cards, but you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna we're gonna do all of the cards. How about that? So I feel like for your pile, you're definitely probably not a minimalist. You definitely probably your personal style might be, you like to wear a lot of textures. You might like to really accessorize. You might like to wear a lot of accessories. We have Stars in the Sky, Limitless Possibility. Yeah, I didn't see these cards. Some of them flipped over when I was shuffling and some of them didn't. You might really like deep blues. But with the Stars in the Sky, Limitless Possibility, I think that you pretty much aren't afraid to wear anything. Like, you'll try anything as far as style goes. You're not afraid to wear colors, but you're also not afraid to do blacks and whites and do more neutral color palettes. I think you like it all, but I find it interesting. We have this, and I don't know what that word means. I might pull the book out for that. This is a new deck for me. This is Archetypes deck. Duende, I guess. This is interesting. Look at the colors here. It's like black and white, but it's like this smooth, elegant, classy looking. Ooh, it's sleek. That's nice. It's interesting. We have Harmony. Okay, so you really like a balanced look. Okay, but it doesn't matter what colors it is. I feel like it's important to say you could wear any color palette. Some people are best in certain colors, you know, like their color palette is restricted as far as like what looks good on them, maybe because of their skin tone. For you, I feel that you maybe have like a neutral skin tone or something that allows you to literally wear whatever color. Maybe you keep your hair a certain way to where any kind of clothing matches. And basically, if you just use complementary colors, it doesn't matter what color palette it is. It's going to work for you. We have Nirvana. Ooh, red. Oh my god, we have the blue and the red. Look at this. I told you, you could wear any color. It could be like, look at this, orange. Success. You might have, you might like to dress professionally, actually. You might like to, because this here is giving me sophistication, which I'm going to look that up, like I said. But it's giving me a bit of sophistication. Almost kind of like a reality, maybe. This person's hair is up. You might get down to business. You might like to wear things that are functional, clothing pieces that are functional, but you like to accessorize though. So like if you wear simple fabrics or simple outfits in general, you really accessorize them well. Or if you don't do that, it would be something maybe that you should try if you like wearing the more simple things. We have a cleanse. Yeah, you keep, so it's so balanced. Your style is balanced. Your vibes are balanced. You don't do too much of one thing. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a bold. This is not the bold group. I feel like one of these groups is going to be bold. I don't know which one it is, but I don't think your group is super bold. I think all of your stuff is very, like everything that you wear and probably maybe even the environment you live in is pretty, it's put together. It's balanced. It doesn't have huge accent pieces, you know? It's nice. It feels nice. Let's see what else we get here. Look at these two colors, the orange and the blue there. That gives me a little bit of retro vibes too. You might like a timeless look. You might like to wear pieces that are good no matter what century you're in. You might like to bring, like, whatever's trending at the time, you might like to bring it back a couple of years, like, and start wearing things that other people are not even thinking about because they're caught up in today's trends. You might be a trend, what's it called? You bring it back. It's not a trend setter, but it's like somebody who wears something from the past and makes it look cool and makes other people want to wear it too. I guess in a sense that could be a trendsetter, but we have crocodile. Ooh, yeah. See, I was getting this. And even with this pattern here, I feel like you like, crocodile makes me think of like a crocodile skin or alligator skin, like high quality stuff. You like your fabrics to be made of high quality. You may like alligator skin, the look of that. Whether you're, you know, vegan or not, you like the look of alligator skin. Possibly. Maybe not, but you might like ostrich skin too. Just, you know, like animal skins. You might like animal prints as well. What else? We have luck with lime. Ooh. I think you could, but okay, so we have Capricorn here on it. This color, you have every color here. Look at this. The orange, the blue, the red, even this teal color, and then you have lime green now. Let's see what else. There's yellow. Yeah, you've got all the different colors here. The only color I'm not seeing is purple. Maybe you don't like purple. We have the heart. And the storm. Look, there's every color in this too. I feel like your style actually, how do I even pinpoint this? What I'm thinking and feeling here. Your style can, it's memorable with the storm. It's not super bold, but it's memorable. Like your style stands out. You stand out. And whatever you wear, whatever you choose to dress yourself in, definitely people remember it. I don't think you wear trendy. Like, I don't think you're a trends kind of person. I don't think you like what's trending at the time. You might wait until after something trends to like it or to wear it. You don't want to wear what everyone else is wearing. You also want your clothing to be practical. So if there's ever a trend that's a piece of the clothing that is not practical, you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not wearing that. That's stupid. I don't know. But also I think there's a message here to stick with that mentality. Like, don't wear clothing that's not practical. If it's not comfortable, don't wear it. There are nice clothes. There are fashionable clothes that are comfortable. Look for those. We also have the number 10 here, which is making me think of the 10th house, which is making me think of Saturn and Capricorn. We do have a Saturn there. We have Leo here though too. I think you dress very attractively. It attracts a lot of attention. Some people may think that you have more money than you actually do, which I'm not saying that, I mean, you could be wealthy, but you definitely give the vibes that you are. Why am I getting somebody, like somebody's car? The car that they drive makes people think they have money. We We have the heart. I feel like you look like you, the accessories that you wear maybe tells people that, or signals to people that you take pride in like the jewelry pieces you wear, the accessories that you wear. Like your accessories are intentional. You're not just like throwing something on. Like you wear it for a reason. I feel like the clothes that you wear in general are for a reason. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're looking for advice of like what color to wear or whatever, I think timeless pieces are going to be good for you, and pretty much any color palette works for you. So limitless possibilities. Just whatever you want to wear. Just make sure that it's timeless, that you're comfortable in it, and that it's practical, and I think you'll be happy. It's so weird the way this Nirvana, the red, and then the Storm, that gives us like an intense look. I think you can pull off both. Softer pastel colors is pretty with the heart and the harmony, but you can also do bold. So I said that I don't think your pile is the bold one. I think you can. I think you can pull off the bold. But I think you look best, if I'm being 100% honest, I think you look best in timeless clothes. Even maybe higher end clothes. Designer clothes is what I'm getting with this crocodile here. Designer clothes would look best on you. Even if you don't have expensive taste, you would look good in clothes, in the wardrobe of someone who has expensive taste, if that makes sense. Yeah, even this little sparkly thing here makes me think of money. Like wealth, like, you know, class. So with luck, you may actually, people may give you clothing or something like that, and it just happens to be like more expensive clothing, and so you wear it and people think that you have money when you didn't actually buy it yourself. You could shop at thrift stores, which by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. I personally shop at thrift stores, and no shame, to be honest. Some of my favorite pieces have come from thrift stores. There's something very liberating about buying something and not being worried about messing it up because it didn't cost too much, you know? I don't know if that applies to you or if that's how you feel too, but... And even this deck that you chose, with the swans on it, they have like a crown. That definitely gives me like a regal type energy. Sophistication, somebody who's esteemed, somebody who, I don't know. We have 5 of Swords. Ooh, I think you may be conflicted about what to wear. Hopefully this is helping you so far. Definitely like the timeless look, regardless of the color palette. Just a timeless look, something that looks good in all eras. We have the 9 of Cups. Ooh, what are these flowers? Okay, I'm noticing her hair here has some kind of like ribbon on it. You could benefit probably, and this lady's hair is up. You could benefit from fixing your hair in some sort of way, putting it up, or putting like, I don't know if like clips or maybe developing a very distinctive like style and doing it often would be beneficial for you. Like your signature look, and maybe center that around your hair. Maybe what you're wearing isn't so important. It's more about the hair, actually. Your hair is going to be what I think is going to be a bigger asset to your overall image than your actual clothes, which is interesting. You might have very beautiful hair. Your hair might have a lot of potential. Like, for instance, you don't have to have curly hair, but if you have curly hair, that's very sought after. People really want curly hair. If you don't have a curly hair routine and your hair is curly, maybe you should develop one or maybe learn about it. And use that to your advantage, because that's like I said, that's a very sought after trait to have curly hair. Because people who have straight hair just can't get it really like that. They have to really try hard, and even when they curl it with a curling iron or something, it just falls out. So, yeah, use that to your advantage. Use your hair to your advantage. It's glorious, I'm hearing. We have Justice. Justice also makes me think of wearing things that make sense. It also goes with this Harmony card here. It's making me think of balance the top and the bottom. So whatever you wear on top, make sure that the bottom matches it. if that makes any sense. Like, learn how to match tops and bottoms. If you wear flowy tops, for instance, learn what bottoms go best with flowy tops. And vice versa. If you wear baggy pants on the bottom, what type of top goes with that? I'm not a fashion expert, but I'm hoping that this is making sense. That's going to be relevant for somebody. We have 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, this lady's got long, beautiful hair again. Look at this. And she's got this necklace on. Yeah, I definitely think your accessories are, like, awesome. People remember you by your accessories. I think, like, if you wear a specific necklace or earrings or something like that, or a watch maybe even, that's only going to be for a few of you. But whatever accessories you're wearing, that, like, jewelry or whatever, is very memorable. It is signature for you. People know you by it. We have 5 of Wands. We have the 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. Yeah, I definitely think you're very conflicted. White might look good on you, but also look at this horse. These horses' hair. Look at the hair on this one. I'm keep being drawn to the hair. I think you would look good in any color hair we have. Well, I say any color. Dark or blonde hair would look good on you. We don't see any red here so far, but this is like an ash color. These horses have ash color hair. You may have fair skin. These white horses here. These light-skinned ladies here. You don't have to, but I mean, I see a lot of that here. Even this one here has lighter colored skin. Your skin tone may be lighter. Let's see what else. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have a versatile, you could pull anything off. Your body shape, I think, allows you to pull off all these different styles. And your skin tone allows you to wear whatever color you want. I think you're very lucky and blessed, Pile 1. I really do, in the way of that. I think for your personality, though, it's this Duende. Let me go ahead and look that up before I forget, because I will. I will forget. This deck is the Archeo, Understanding and Developing Your Archetypes. Let's see. It says, the Duende is a spirit of the deepest creativity, a silent sound, a struggle that surges up from the soles of our feet. It is of blood, ancient culture, and action, and it calls us out. Without it, our artistic works will be tepid and superficial, yet with it, our nerve endings become exposed and raw. Persona, it comes with full force or not at all, burning through us, searing away our resistance. Duende fires us with a power far beyond our normal capacity for expression, making us an outlet of profound art and music. This is an interesting card to pull. Both primitive and highly sophisticated. See, that's what I was telling you, we're getting sophisticated vibes there. Its presence sets alight the core of our potential. Yes, and I said that too. I think you have a lot of potential with your hair in particular, for some reason, the hair. It is the passionate specter of the earth, a hobgoblin muse, demanding that we open ourselves to all possibilities. We have limit possibility here. Summoned, would open ourselves to all possibilities with guttural song summoned from the caves of our souls. It accepts no lies. The Duende is nearby, a pregnant and overwhelming power that is life, fate, and the consummation of risk and knowledge. It is not a mere concept, but a very real presence. Made visible, it is huge, potent, patient, and less tolerant than anything the human will can grasp. It is a bittersweet bliss that will infiltrate the bloodstream like a toxin. It is life loved and lived with the greatest of passions. But if that love is lost, the Duende leaves us with a inconsolable grief. That's an interesting card. So I don't think everything in that description of that card is relevant here, but it definitely gives me this what you see is what you get kind of vibe. I don't think that you wear clothes that are super revealing. I think that you wear full coverage. I honestly, like, you don't like to show a lot. You may have a very nice figure, or like you may be voluptuous. We have the heart there. For some reason I'm getting that. You may have an hourglass figure. If you don't, your body structure is very well balanced. Your weight distribution is well balanced, and there are parts of you that I think there's parts of your body that might be considered more, how do I put this? Like, some people can wear a crop top and nobody blinks like an eye, and then the next person can, they'll be like, oh my god, you're dressed like a harlot. Or like, for instance, somebody who has who's bustier, who has a lot more up top. They could wear a shirt that is actually not super low cut, but it just barely shows cleavage, and people think, oh my god, I can't believe how one would show that much cleavage when it's barely any at all. But if a person that has a smaller chest walks in and has the same type of shirt, but it's like a plunge line and it goes like way down and kind of shows stuff, people don't care. It's like they don't, you know, you're the voluptuous type person that any bit of skin you show, people think, oh my god. Because I feel like your raw self, your body is like very attractive. There's something very raw and primal about you, and people can't handle it. People can't. It's like the Destiny's Child song. I don't think you're ready for this. So I think you've kept covered up, and that's fine. It's totally fine not to share your goods with everybody. I respect that. I totally do. Now, if you like to show skin, I respect that too. But for the person that is watching this and doesn't like to show skin and likes to keep some things left to the imagination and maybe only share it with a select few people, it's totally respectable, okay? And ain't nothing wrong with it. I think that maybe do some research on like, what do the royal people of, like, I don't know, the royals wear? Like, maybe study what the royal family wears or something like that. This would look good on you if that's something you're interested in. If not, I feel that simple like cuts in your clothing are good, but maybe with more texture. Like the fabrics that are used have more texture, but it's a simple cut or a simple shape to the clothing, and then use accessories to accentuate. It's this harmony. It's like this very fine finesse. Like, it's like a very tasteful, classy, elegant. I hope that you're understanding what I'm saying here. If you like, what's it called? Time period shows or something like that. The way people dressed in them, maybe like pay closer attention to that. That might be something you might be interested in doing or wearing. I feel like if you start wearing things like this, it's gonna like catch on or something. People are gonna start wearing stuff like that again. You know how sundresses were a thing of the past for a long time, and now they're popular again? Kind of like that. I'm also thinking of like 50s, the dresses of the 50s, the way they were, the way the fabrics were folded and tailored to the body, and, you know, things like this. And the hair as well. You might, yeah, I feel like a good updo is going to be good for you. Some kind of updo, but also like when you leave your hair down, like with this wavy thing, do something like waves or like curls, or like spend a little bit of time on your hair. Might make you feel better, or might like be I feel like it's gonna be lucky for you. I feel like what you wear is going to bring you luck, because it's definitely going to affect the way people perceive you. They're gonna know, like, if you wear clothes that are a specific way, they're gonna look at you and think, okay, well, I've got to take pile one seriously because they wear, you know, this classier, like, okay, this is like a higher quality person. Sadly, that's kind of how people are. They kind of treat you based on their first impressions of you, or like what you wear, how you carry yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on here now. So I think we'll end the reading there, pile one. Hopefully something in this was helpful for you. I think you've got a beautiful vibe, and a timeless classic one. And I think you have beautiful hair, and I think that paying attention to your hair more might help. And you may already be kind of paying attention to your hair. I get for some of you that you've already started trying to look further into it, develop that further, get your signature hairstyle. That's really gonna help a lot. What else do I want to say before we wrap this up? This fabric here on this Justice card, high-end fabrics. I can't stress that enough. High-end fabrics. If you've been wearing clothes that are like cheaper fabrics, I think this is hurting your image. I'm not trying to be superficial here. This reading is all about the way we appear to others and the way we feel about ourselves as a result of that. So yes, just if you don't like this kind of message, I feel like somebody's gonna be like, I can't believe you just said that. Look, I understand not everybody can afford expensive fabrics, but like I said, you can shop at Goodwill, or there's definitely places you can get discounted prices on higher end fabrics. And if somebody has clothes and they're like, hey, I don't need these clothes anymore, don't be afraid to take hand-me-downs, bro. Like, that's not, there's no shame in that. Somebody needs to hear that. So, let's see. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to say. Pile 1. Hopefully something was helpful for you in this reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. If you chose pile 2 with this little cluster here and this tarot deck, this is your reading. Let me get your cards laid out and we'll dive right in. So, pile 1 was interesting. I've never done a reading like this, so I didn't know what to expect. We have the Strategist. Ooh. You may look really good in black and white, checkered. Even this here is black and white, and it's like, it's got gray tones or whatever. There's also a bit of red in there though, too. I think you're very conscientious about what you wear. I think you're very particular. I think that you make sure that you're wearing something appropriate for whatever setting you're in. You don't just willy-nilly go in your closet, pick something and be like, this is who I am today. No, I think you pay attention to what you're doing and how that will translate and what you wear, how that translates to what you wear. We have Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. You're ready for a change though. Your wardrobe may be strictly blacks and whites at the moment, but you want more color, I think. You want to shake it up. And that's why we're doing this reading. So we have Ecstasy. Yeah, you want to wear more color for sure. These colors are similar here. We have Abundance. You may want to dress more richly. You may want to wear more gold if you don't already wear gold. Pearls might be beautiful on you. Ocean vibes. Ooh. For this pile, for some reason, I'm getting makeup. Now, if you don't wear makeup, that doesn't apply to you. But I'm hearing that bold makeup or colorful makeup might actually help dress up what you wear. We have, okay, we have Isolation with this gray color, and then another one that looks pretty gray with Consciousness. You're very conscientious. I know that's not this word, but this is definitely, this dude's definitely thinking hard about his next move. Your color palette may be very limited with Isolation. I don't know if that's a good thing or not yet. We'll see. We have Fox. You might wear your hair sleeked back. With Fox, I'm thinking of the word sleek and sly. And very unassuming as well. Someone who doesn't like to be noticed. But I think that it would be good if you wore a little bolder, more colors. Maybe put, I don't know, like maybe bolden up your eyes somehow, like maybe with eyeliner, or figure out if you don't already know about what is it called? Color theory when it comes to makeup and your eye color and your skin tone and stuff like that. Maybe learn about that. Accentuate the eyes. I feel like you have sultry eyes like this fox, like this almond shape here. You may be thinner in frame. I got pile 1 was kind of voluptuous maybe with a larger frame. I think you may have a more petite frame, lightweight. Also, I'm hearing you're foxy. I think that people are very attracted to you. You catch a lot of attention. Even though you don't want to. Like the fox, you don't really want to be seen, but you might be hard to handle. Not hard to handle, hard to get. I don't know how to word this. People maybe like want to get closer to you, but you're just like always out of reach. That kind of thing. We have affection. Ooh, you're very sweet. I kind of was getting that with this seashell here. Ooh, who am I getting? I'm getting a specific celebrity. Who is this? I don't know. Okay, we have stimulation with chili. Ooh, red lipstick could also be beneficial. So yeah, definitely like facial features. Accentuating your facial features are really going to make you stand out if that's something you're looking for. We have the poet. You could be a very creative person, a very thoughtful person. Very thoughtful. Yeah, we have the strategist over here. I'm going to put this over here with the poet. I mean with the strategist. The shapeshifter. I feel like it's like 1 minute you're here and 1 minute you're not. You could have blue eyes, but you don't have to. I get some of you have brown eyes actually. Beautiful brown eyes, like rich, like the kind of brown eyes that you have to shine a flashlight on, and when you see them you're like, oh my god, like wow. Like the intensity is off the charts. And if you notice in this picture here, this person does have dark around their eyes. Yeah, I think your eyeliner is if you're a female and you wear, or if you're a feminine and you wear eyeliner, the way you do your eyeliner is gonna be important, especially like with this fox card too. If you look at that, winging it maybe, or maybe lining the entire eye might be good if you don't already do that. Interesting. We have this red looking chess piece here on this card, and then we have the chili peppers. Okay, somebody's perfume matters too, and I don't know why. It's this ecstasy card and this seashell. I don't know if like, I'm not a perfume expert, but tropical scents, or maybe, what is it, Escada maybe? And like perfumes that have, what is it, like that ocean, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called. It's in scent theory, but like ocean something that's going to be relevant to somebody. You probably already know what I'm talking about. Sorry if it's cringe, I'm sitting here trying to figure it out, but your signature perfume or your signature scent, you could find it having a combination of tropical and like water, ocean vibes or something like that. Let's see what else. You also, I'm hearing, this is the Wild Unknowns tarot deck, and you have the fox here. There's some kind of like animal magnetism with this pile. I feel like people are very highly attracted to you. I don't know if it's your pheromones, like what it is. It's your scent, something about that. You could be Latino or Latina. We have this chili here, which makes me think of South America. This affection card, and there's a mirror there with a cat in it. You're definitely foxy. You're definitely very beautiful, very attractive. And I'm getting petite, so if you're not short, you're very thin framed. Yeah, people find this very highly attractive. We have the Two of Pentacles for your pile too. Pile 1 got that in their deck as well. Look at this butterfly and like all these, this rainbow color. There's also rainbow color here and in the shapeshifter. I think you too could wear pretty much any color. But I think if you're looking for, okay, if you don't have enough color in your closet, it's safe to try other colors. It's safe to wear other colors because I think it works for you. If you do have color in your closet, maybe try bold colors. Maybe try stripes. Like this butterfly's black and white. There's stripes here. These little fine chevron stripes. This might be beautiful on you. And checkers, like I said, black and white. Checkers, stripes. I don't think polka dots would look good for some reason. I don't know why that feels relevant to say that, but like, I don't know. I'm not really feeling that for your pile. This pile smells so good. What is this? This is so weird. It's so weird. I'm also hearing, I'm spicy. I don't know if that's like an old Taco Bell commercial or something like that. There was a commercial a long time ago. I'm talking when I was a kid in the 90s. And I think it was Taco Bell and it's, I'm spicy. We have the, this is Seven of Pentacles. I think you might take a long time to get ready or to get dressed. You might pay close attention to what you wear, like I said. Some people, like I was saying earlier, they just kind of like throw on clothes and go out for the day. I think you pay very close attention. That's just bringing me back to that. You're intentional with it, and you put work into it. You're not afraid to put work into your image. You're not afraid of, you know, taking an hour and a half, 2 hours to get ready. What else? What else, Spirit, for pile 2? We have the Five of Cups. Your hair could be straight. You could have very straight hair. Your hair could be flat or straight and you want it to have more volume or more wave or texture to it. This is also black and white. I wanted to note there's literally no color on this card. This is so weird. There's a tiny bit of color here on this one, but can't see these. There's no color on this one either. Definitely, if you don't wear color, it'd be good to try some. Definitely, don't be scared to put a little color, a little spice into your wardrobe, and also your scent, your smell, perfume, or cologne if you wear cologne. I'm hearing you're gonna look beautiful in whatever you wear. Like, you're attractive no matter what you wear. We have the Hierophant and this key. Ooh, you might like keys. You might look. This Raven's black as well. Actually, for some people, I'm getting. It might be the Hanged Man. You just want to change it up. You just want something new. You don't want to wear the same thing. I think whatever you wear works for you. I think it looks really good on you. It's safe to try something new is what I'm hearing. Somebody may also be a night owl as well with that bat. It's giving me like a sultry vibes with that crow, the fox, and the bat. Something exotic. It gives me exotic vibes too. We have the Ecstasy. Yeah, with Dust Devil makes me think of the Middle East, like the desert. Wow. What else, Spirit? We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you don't mind spending a little time or waiting to not waiting, you don't mind taking a while working on your appearance. You don't mind putting a little work into it. That's what I'm hearing. With the Five of Cups, I'm more getting the Four of Cups, which is like a boredom with what you have, or you may be like tired of thinking about what you wear. You may want a wardrobe where you can just throw it on and go out. You may want to simplify your wardrobe to where it's like easier to put things together. You're gonna have to add more color is what I'm hearing to do that. For some reason I just noticed my nails, white nails. If you're a feminine and you like to wear nails, maybe try that, especially if you have like a nice dark skin tone. It's gonna look even better on the hands. I don't know what this is. Sorrel. I'm pretty sure everything in this deck is edible, and this might be good for you to eat. We have the Taurus symbol there. There's definitely attractive vibes to this pile. And I think it's effortless for you. Like I said, I don't think it matters what you wear. If you're worried how your look is going to affect you, I don't think it's going to affect you a whole lot if you change up your style or if you add color. I think it's safe to do that. You don't have to think so hard about it, in other words. Somebody may like gothic style with this with this Hierophant. This is making me think of Edgar Allan Poe, more gothic vibes. And this dude kind of gives me a melancholic feeling, especially with the poet. Edgar Allan Poe makes me think of the poet as well. The shapeshifter. Yeah. A more bold, darker look. Not bold and like super colorful, even though it could if you want it to be. But just like darker blacks. In the makeup, bolder makeup, just darken it up. Contrast. You want contrast. Contrast is a word. Because when I say bold, that could mean several different things. Bold could mean like statement pieces. I don't think that's this pile. I don't think this pile is about statement pieces. I think this pile is more about something. I don't know. I feel like you need to wear something different. Maybe a little niche. Like what's trending is not going to be the thing for you. Like I told pile 1, some things that are trending could probably benefit you actually, but not all things. Actually, so I'm getting this gothic type vibe from the Hanged Man and the Hierophant. Even if you have like darker skin tones and you're not super light skinned, which I think nothing here really makes me think light skinned. Pile 1 made me think of light skinned person. Even if you have a darker tone where it's like an olive or like you could have brown skin, regardless of that, this like, I don't know, this gothic-y look actually might be something you might want to look into. It might be really fun, and you might be very surprised at how good it looks on you. Some people are afraid, people with darker skin are afraid to wear like the gothic stuff. No, don't be afraid of that. Wear it. Wear it. It makes you feel, it brings a sense of intensity. We have this lightning bolt here. It's fun. It's fun. Just try it. Just try it. If you haven't tried it, try it. If you hate it, don't do it. And you didn't hear anything from me if it looks horrible. I think you're just ready to transform it, because this butterfly makes me think of transformation. I think you're just ready for a change. Try it. Go for it. This is your sign. You're going to look beautiful or attractive in anything that you wear, any style. So, yes. Hopefully something in this reading was helpful for you. I hope to see you in the next one, and thank you for watching. If you chose pile 3 with this kyanite and this deck here, this is your reading. I'm going to set your tarot deck aside. We're going to get your oracles laid out, and then we'll dive in. So, pile 3. I feel like you are a very sweet person. I feel like your personality is sweet, but also very, I don't know if the word is bubbly is correct, but it's like sweet, and like people notice you. You have a warmth to you. You have a colorful vibes for sure, especially with this this stone in this deck here. So let's see what the oracles have. We have Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal. Yeah, this is giving me fairy princess vibes. Or like somebody who likes enchanted forests and fairies and sparkly things. You may be into crystals even. And this rose here makes me think of somebody who might like roses or might like the color pink. Let's see. Okay, so you got this this blank card out of this deck. I don't know what the relevance to that is. We'll see. I'm going to set it up there just to remind me that it came out. We have eccentric. Okay, yeah. You like to wear quirky things. Very different. I love this. So I'm excited to see what else we get. Transcendence. Ooh. You might have multiple styles that you wear that you interchange, or that might be good for you. Because I feel like there's different facets to your personality, and I think that you dress accordingly. One day you might feel this way, the next day you might feel the next, and you dress accordingly, or that would be good for you, or that might feel natural to you. We have the boat. Look at this lady here with this long hair. You could have long hair or want long hair. You could have dreads, don't have to, but you might like braiding your hair as well. This hair looks braided. She has bold makeup on. I know she's got, this is tiny little imagery here, but you can tell that she has bold makeup on. She's also doing something with her hands, and this is an eclipse. I feel like you're very mystical. You've got mystical vibes. You have mysterious, mystical vibes, but you're super sweet. Even if people don't like realize that or know that. We have rest. Ooh, you might have a, it might be good to have a beauty care routine if you don't already have one, like right before bed. This might be good for you. Eyelashes. You might want to try eyelashes too. If you don't want to try like false lashes, they have lash serums that help your lashes grow. For some reason, I feel like it's very important to note, I know not everyone will necessarily be feminine and wear makeup and do eyelashes and such. So if you don't, then just disregard that portion of the reading. I'll talk about some masculine things as well, because I see some here with this eccentric card. We have energy. You're very full of, like, this is that bubbly vibes. You've got a lot of energy, but we have rest and energy. There's two. I feel like you go back and forth between the two. I think on days when you are feeling good, you dress a certain way. And then on days when you're not feeling good, you dress a certain way. So that's totally fine. And just do what's comfortable and do what's natural to you. I think it works. And I think people kind of like are used to this. Some people might be kind of confused by it before they get to know you. But I think after they get to know you, they kind of understand that the way you express outwardly is going to be a direct result of how you feel. So yeah, that's going to be relevant to somebody. We have snake, and look at this beautiful flower of life colors in here. It's purple and blues. Ooh, I love that. These colors might look good on you. Cool tone colors, and there's a little bit of green there too. We have green there. There's a green one here. See these colors match this. This color palette might look fantastic on you. This also gives me kind of like oceany vibes. We have boat. There's blue in that ocean. This has a bit of purple on it too. Yeah, so not everybody can pull off these kind of like fantasy, like beautiful, you know, colors like this. Some people have limited palettes. I think that you can pull these colors off, and I think they actually look really good on you. Not just because of like your skin tone, your eye color, your hair color, but like because it's your personality. You can wear it, you can pull that off. We have longevity with chrysanthemum. Ooh, this is such a beautiful flower. My vibes have totally changed from pile 2 to 3. This is so weird. This is so weird. I love when this happens, when it's such a stark difference. We have healing with geranium. Look at this beautiful pink. Yes, pinks would look fabulous on you. Very feminine flowers. If you like floral patterns, that would look good on you. This is like a garden here with the floral vibes. We have the lover. Yes, you're very, very sweet. And we have the creator with this rainbow colors. You're a very sweet, creative person, and definitely eccentric. So yeah, I think that you've got your, I think you wear what you like. I think you wear pretty appropriate clothing according to your personality and what looks good on you. I think you have a good sense of it. I think if anything, like advice could be given to you before we even pull tarot, it would be just to get more sleep, so that you have higher energy, better energy. Your energy levels will be higher, and this will help your beauty routine. So, for a masculine, okay, if you're a masculine, steampunk, straight up. It's making me think of steampunk. And I don't know what he's looking at right here. I don't know what this is, but this just reminds me of bicycle handle or like a motorcycle handle. So steampunk, mechanical, like quirky though, like something funky, not just your average regular masculine look. Steampunk, like I said. Quirky pieces. Yeah, I don't know how else to say that. Purples and greens could even look good on you if you're masculine. I know some guys are afraid to wear that if they're like overly masculine types, but I don't think you are if you're masculine here. I think you're open to this. Purples might look good on you. Purples and greens. Even this lilac color, man. Ooh, this is so beautiful. I'm just, this vibe is amazing. I love it. This stone, it's blue and it has like little purple pieces in the middle. This is such a cohesive look, like so distinctive. Okay, let's see what we get from this deck. If you have not tried greens in your wardrobe, try greens. For some reason, I don't think that reds would be relevant, but you could try reds. You could try incorporating reds if you like bold red lipstick. I don't think like for your actual clothes that reds would be good. You could accent with it though. The Emperor, and look at all the colors here. This is awesome. Your vibes are so like, what's the word? People can spot you coming from a mile away. Like you stand out among the crowd. Let's just say that. It's a good thing. We have the Page of Coins, and it's reversed. You may not have the money for the Page of Coins like this. You may not have enough, you may not have the monetary support that you need to wear what you want to wear. I'm getting a cosplayer that can't afford what they need to make the pieces they want. Yeah. You may be thinking, I wish I was made of money, because some of the stuff that you like, I don't know, you want some really extravagant pieces and it costs a lot. That sucks. Yeah. We have the Magician. It's reversed. So this is like yellows and reds. Like I was saying, I don't really think that reds and yellows actually are your thing. We do have a Lover, but I don't think it's necessarily about that color. I think it's about the card itself. So reds might be overly stimulating for you. Hats are a thing. Some people might like hats. We have the hat here, especially if you're a masculine. We have the Four of Swords, and there's this deep blue cosmic-y color. This person has white hair, and so does this person here. You might like platinum blonde or like light colored hair. It might look good on you. We also, the swan here is white. Let's see what else. Galaxy print might be something for you. We have the Wheel. This weird blue character here. I think like pile 1, you could also wear pretty much anything. I think that there's certain colors that you don't like, that you don't, how do I do it? That like overstimulate you or something like that. They affect you in a way that you don't realize. That's kind of what I'm getting with that. I think softer looks are more preferable for this pile. Softer colors. Not these contrasting, like this green and red here and then this blue and orange. Like I feel like these are less appealing for you or for this pal. It's going to be the softer colors that suit you better, I think. I'm getting somebody who really likes to try different eye makeup looks for the feminines. And for the masculines, you really like to do something that is bold and stands out. I'm getting somebody who likes to pair black and white with bold rainbow colors. Somebody may have tattoos. If you're thinking of getting a tattoo, like maybe this Flower of Life tattoo or something similar, I think that this would be beneficial for you. I want to note we have the Four of Swords and rest as well. Four of Swords is all about rest, health, and kind of taking some time out. I definitely think this pile needs rest. We have healing with geranium, healing and longevity. You might look younger than you are. And the style that you wear, like the colors you wear and the clothes you wear, might make you seem younger than you are as well. For someone very specifically with the white hair, on those other two cards there, you could have white hair, actually. There's also a scenario of someone who's not older in age but has light colored hair that's almost white. And people might not know your age because of the white hair. Was it this pile that I talked about my fingernails being white? I don't remember. There's something about that, the color white, especially with this longevity card too. Okay. I think that's all I have for you, pile 3. I think your style is pretty... I think you've got it pretty well put together, and I don't think there's much like help needed in this pile for finding a style, or for... There's not like advice to change it or anything like that. I think you're doing pretty good if this is all resonating and you know... and this is kind of what you wear and you're good with it. I think that this is working for you. Just if there was some advice, it would be to rest and heal, rest and repair with this healing card, the rest and the Four Swords there. So yeah, hopefully something in this resonated. I hope to see you in the next one, and thank you for watching.